Let's hope that was the last disconnect of the day. Hello, everyone, guys. What's up? I'm back. Hi. Hello. It's been so long. It's been like... Oh my god. It's been like... 6 days? 7 days? No, not 7 days. I'm sorry. 6 days. Oh, thank you for the resub. Hi, let me greet you all, guys. Hi, Popicraft. Hi, Luan. Hi, Scare. Hi, Shinamuka. Hi, Kiwi. Hi, Jason. Hi, Bofu. Hi, Prince Moon. Hi, Giovanni. Hi, Rux. Hi, Alucard. Hi, Prince Moon. Hi, Drang Reborn. Hi, Nighthawk. Welcome, guys. I hope you all had an amazing week. And I hope you all who went to Dokomi had an amazing Dokomi like me, because I sure did. Yeah, I'm back. I have returned. Well, actually, I have returned yesterday. I've returned yesterday, but I was dead and I still am dead, but more to that later. And guys, I have so much to up about. I have so much stuff to tell. I have so many things to talk about. It's crazy. I hope I'm gonna survive. I'm running on like, just last night I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep, which is more than I've gotten the other night, so that's good, but it's still not a lot, right? So yeah. Some of you, I saw you on Friday and Saturday, so not that long. That's true. That was that's true, isn't it? Isn't that weird? Doesn't that feel weird? Yeah, so for those who might be a little bit out of the loop, I am Laphipi, and I spent the last days from last Thursday to yesterday and Düsseldorf at the Dokomi, the biggest anime convention in Germany, and I think at this point it might be the biggest anime convention in freaking Europe, because it's huge. It's freaking huge. Oh my god, it was so huge. It was insane. Have been running on 4 hours sleep. I wish I had been running on 4 hours of sleep at Dokomi. I can tell you the total of how much I slept at Dokomi. The first night, I slept 2.5 hours. The second night, I slept 0 hours. The third night, I slept 3 hours. And the last night, I slept 3 hours. So something like that. I have not slept a lot recently. As someone who usually sleeps like 10 hours on the weekend, it's rough. It's rough, but you know, it was worth it. Who wastes their time with sleep when they're hanging out with people you only see every few months or once a year, you know? So it was a worthy sacrifice, I would say. Hi, Fels, welcome. Thank you for jumping back. Thank you for the follow. Hi, Alfredi. Did I say that already? I don't know. Hi, Rack. What's up? You didn't bankrupt yourself, Dokomi. I didn't, actually. I didn't. I'm quite good with my spending, personally, at conventions. Which is mainly because, well, as you might know, I live with my mom and I only have one room to myself, and that room is already full of merch that I've collected over the past 20 years, so I'm not really one for buying a lot of merch, personally. Yeah, 4 to 5 hours per night. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think what really killed me was like that one night where I didn't sleep at all. I don't think that was very good. But you know, I'll get to that. I want to go chronically because I have so much to talk about that, and I don't want to forget anything. So we're gonna like start on Thursday, then Friday, then Saturday, and then Sunday. Okay? I think that sounds good. You meet anyone new? I have, in fact. I met a lot of people, old and new. Thank you for the hydrate. Make sure to drink, everyone. I actually have some raspberry lemonade here. Or like raspberry juice or something. It's very good. Not so good. Yeah, my apologies if I'm a bit even more dead. I think my coworkers must think I'm a total bitch because I had to work today, right? And I was just so dead. I had such a headache. I ate a paracetamol and I was like talking like this in meetings. I'm like, oh, I had a fucking meeting from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. today. I opened my work laptop at 8 a.m. and I saw that there's a meeting from 9 to 4. And I just thought to myself, it's freaking over, man. And I was right, it is over, but here I am because I'm this, no matter how tired I am, I am very excited to finally talk about this stuff. So there's that. Hi Ray, what's up Ray? Yeah, maybe check how many of you went to Dokomi. I recognize some of your names, of course, from the meet and greets, but no spoilers, no spoilers. We're gonna go chronologically. I think I haven't been drinking enough. Yeah. Oops. Use the rest of merch in Mamafi's room. Listen, it was already a huge achievement that I managed to convince her to put the Bob plushie in the living room. She doesn't want my stuff anywhere. Hi, Phil. Super welcome. Thank you for dropping by. Yeah. So, let's start. Thursday, I had an early morning. I woke up early so I could get my train to Düsseldorf, and my train was actually kind of on time. Kind of. It was like, I don't know, first it was 5 minutes, and then in the end it ended up being like 40 minutes late or something, but you know, at least my connection didn't get cancelled, unlike some other people's, because there was a freaking blockage between Cologne and Düsseldorf because there was an accident on the tracks or something, so people just had to leave the train in Cologne if they came from that direction and then go another way, which really sucked. I feel sorry for them, but hey, didn't happen to me this time, so that's good, right? My trip was actually fine for once, so no crazy DV story. Because yeah, I know, I saw it all over Twitter. It was so sad. I'm in home, yeah, I'm still in North Rhine-Westphalia and have to drive back to Bavaria tonight. How far is Bavaria from there? I actually don't know. I hope you get the I hope you make the trip back safely. Yeah. 3 full days of fun and returned home Sunday evening. Sunday evening? That's ambitious. I was thinking of making some kind of fan art of your model. Is there any chance I can send you in physical from when it's done? You can actually. We have a leitmotif box where you can send stuff. I think. Yes, there should be. We have an office, so yeah, that's possible. Just let me know. I can ask my manager. Deutsche Bahn is unreliable. It sure is. But you know, there've been so many people on Twitter tweeting about being in Germany for Dokomi, and it was so heartwarming. And apparently, they really liked it, aside from the trains. I love it when there's Deutsche Bahn Slender. That was great. Deutsche Bahn Slender absolutely everywhere, guys. It was amazing. Feel my pain. Join me. Join me. Yeah. Right. And let's see. Everyone, as they should, as they should. It was the most international Dokomi so far, probably. There was so many different people. But yeah, starting on Thursday. On Thursday, before the Dokomi started, I went to the HoloLive New York concert screening, whatever. Yeah, so we went there. It was so much fun. I was with my friends, with my good friends, and we were a bit late because some of us arrived later and we still had to get lunch and stuff, but it was absolutely amazing. If you guys don't know, a concert screening is basically, it's not a live concert, but it's we were in a cinema and they booked a cinema room, and then there was like people sitting in the cinema seats and we were watching a recording of the concert from New York. Now this may sound a bit lame. I've been to one of those screenings before for Law of Life like 10 years ago, or over 10 years ago. And it's actually really cool. If we can't get actual concerts so far, it's a good start, you know, it's the first step. It was absolutely amazing. They turned the hallway of the upper stairs before the cinema room into like a HoloLive merch thing, and there was like a cheeky box where you could take pictures with your HoloLive Oshi. Looney and me took a picture with Cece. Yeah, we did, because Cece's German and we're German, so we thought that fits pretty well. My Oshis are Fuwamoko. But yeah, I did get a lot of Fuwamoko merch. I don't know, did any of you guys go to that screening? Hi Steve, what's up? Amateur. The train ride home was good, actually. Mine too. It's crazy. I guess the bad luck transferred to everyone else. Everyone enjoying what you're saying was too German. I know that's a hot topic. I personally, I mean, I'm German, of course, right? So it doesn't really matter for me. But I was watching the Nano concert with Ayla, actually. Ayla and Shu. And the MC before the concert was in German, and I just thought that's weird. Like, the artist isn't German, and you know that there's so many people from outside of Germany here. Why are you doing the MC in German? It's dumb. Like, but then again, you know my stance on this kind of stuff. I think everyone should be speaking English. Everyone should be able to speak English. So, yeah, whatever, right? Whatever. Anyway, yeah, the concert screening was absolutely amazing. I can't show you anything because recording was strictly prohibited, but small funny thing. I know the organizers. I knew the organizers of the screening, so we got like kind of VIP treatment. They led us to the furthermost up bar row. Sorry, and we were like overlooking everyone else. We were sitting right next to the tech guys, the guys who were making the lights and stuff. So yeah, that was pretty sick. And it was so nice because everyone was swinging their glow sticks. You have to imagine just a full cinema room full with people swinging their glow sticks. And the two front rows, the people would stand up for every single song. I think that's where the hardcore Hololive fans were at. They were just standing and dancing and stuff, and it was such a cool experience. And it's so funny because Looney cried, like, Looney cried during the first song. I look at her, I'm like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. She was so touched. It was so cute. It was so incredibly cute. But yeah. It was really, I think it was a life-changing experience. Even Finn said afterwards, he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be an idol. You get it. I do love idols, right? So I've always loved idols. It's been a long time. I've been into them for a very long time. So seeing other people share that joy made me very happy too, even if they might usually not be that into idols, you know? Yeah. It was so cool, man. I've never seen a complete Hololive concert before because usually it's pretty paywalled, right? But yeah, it was absolutely amazing. How many proposals did you get? Not a single one. No one proposed to me. I'm not proposal material, you guys. Yeah. So we did watch through both of the screenings. We actually were on time for the first one to start. It started right when we arrived. They streamed the first day and the second day with different songs, and it was so freaking cool. I want that too. I want to do that too one day. Yeah, and I got some Fuwamoku merch. I had like these growing wristbands and stuff, so that was really, really cool. Yeah, I loved it. It was amazing. It was the best possible way to kick off an amazing weekend. Also, by the way, we had lunch at McDonald's because we were so hungry after our train trip that we just went to eat. And then let me think. Oh god, what do we do after the concert? It was super late when we got back. It was like midnight, I think, and we ordered some, I think it was Chinese food. Oh yeah, but of course I was so happy to see everyone, right? Like, actually Shu, I don't know if she talked about this, but Shu's flight got cancelled, her original one, so she had to take one that arrived super early in Germany, and she was there hours before the rest of us, so she was like chilling, and then she went to the venue and stuff and was like helping a bit, and then she was already there, so when I came in, I could just hug her, and then the concert started. But I was so sick. It was so nice. I'm so happy to see everyone again, of course. But the thing is, I've seen Finn and Looney recently, 2 months ago at the Laphipi Spring meetup, but I haven't seen Shu since last December, so it was super nice to finally be reunited. You know? Yeah. She booked the wrong ticket for the way back. She booked the ticket for Tuesday, even though she was supposed to fly on Monday, and then the plane there got cancelled. So very, very unlucky. It was awesome seeing many of you. And I didn't see you! I'm so sorry! Oh god, I'm getting to it, but Friday was a complete mess of a day, my god. Yeah, then we got some Chinese food. I was so tired at that point, but I was pushing through, you know? And then we went to our rooms. We were like all sharing a hotel, right? And then we were yapping in the room until like, I don't know, 3 a.m. or something. And then everyone left the room and we laid down to go to sleep. So we would be, you know, well rested for the next day. And Shu was out like a light. She was like, good night. And I was lying there. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep. And then I'm lying on my side. And then it's just... And I'm like... Shit. I brought my earplugs and everything, and I did manage to fall asleep. The first night, I was so tired, I did manage to fall asleep, okay? At like 4 a.m. But then, I was woken up at like 6 a.m. or something, before 7 a.m. Because Shu was getting ready and she was talking. She said she was talking to herself and I'm like, where am I? And then I couldn't go back to sleep because I was awake. And then, yeah, that's how I slept like 2.5 hours the first night. Because Shu, the freaking mad woman, woke up at like 6 a.m. Who does that? Who gets up at 6 a.m. in the morning? Oh god, I was so tired. But, you know, it's fine. We were like chilling then and doing some stuff, prepping everything. We had breakfast with everyone. And then we went to the convention around like 11 a.m. And the thing is, we had creator tickets this time, so officially the creators let you in, like the creator tickets let you in the same as VIPs half an hour before the convention starts. The only issue was that Shu and me had to get to the Oshi Connect booth because we needed to help them set up stuff, right? So we were like, okay, how are we gonna get in here? And they actually didn't let us in at first. They were like, sorry, you can't go in yet. We're like, we have to go in there. We have to do stuff, please. And they ended up letting us in at like 11. So we had to wait like, I don't know, 10 minutes. It was fine. We were just scared that we wouldn't be able to go in before 12:30, which sucked. I didn't realize that Dokomi only opens at 1 p.m. on Friday. I thought it opens at like 10 or 11 like the other days, but yeah, it was pretty late. And our meet and greet was at 2 p.m., right? So we were kind of stressing. We did end up managing to get in. And then we went to the Oshi Connect booth and I met some of the guys for the first time, like the staff and everything, and it was so cool. Oh wait, I want to show you this. I tweeted this on Twitter. You won't be able to tell what Oshi Connect means, right? Basically, they're a tech company that does AR meet and greets with VTubers. Let me show you this picture that I tweeted. So they had a lot of meet and greets and they had this stand. Let me just check this picture real quick. Is there anything on here that I can show? No, this looks fine. Okay, so ta-da! This was it. There was the screen, and then look, that's us. That's me. That's me squatting there. But yeah, look, it's us. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? The models were there. It's like they're right there. This is so cool. I'm kind of surprised this hasn't been done more often. And this is where our first meet and greet was actually happening. And Chiki, I don't know if you guys know what a Chiki is. A Chiki is basically just a Polaroid with signature and stuff and like cute little things drawn on by the person making the Polaroid. That's a Chiki. Yeah, so they were like setting all of the stuff up because it's complicated tech, right? And actually the night before, so what happened was they rented out a studio for us, okay? Like an office. They rented out an office room in a different building, like not at Dokomi, it was in a different place. And the night before, Shu was like, guys, how are we gonna do the face tracking? And they were like, oh, yeah, because for 3D, you ideally want to have a face mount, right? So you can move around and your face still gets tracked because the phone is stuck to your face. But they didn't have that, so we were kind of like brainstorming what to do. And Shu ended up bringing some clamps so the phone could be held up. Yeah, so, and then I brought my iPhone because we were supposed to bring our iPhones. And then I forgot my iPhone in the hotel. Because of course I forgot my iPhone in the hotel, and then we had to run around and ask some of the other staffs if they can borrow us their iPhone. We did end up getting one, but luckily. I don't remember who gave it to me. It was one of the other staff guys from one of the 3D booths. But yeah, that was pretty nice. And then we got the phone and the guy left because he's busy, and then I look at the phone, we don't have the passcode. So we had to find him again, and he gave us the code. So we went back, and then it turns out my tracking app was not installed and you have to buy the tracking app. So we had to find him again so he can use his Apple password to buy the freaking tracking app. So that was already so scuffed. But we managed to do that. And then after some more setup, Shu and me and the nice staff members from Oshi Connect, well, one staff member, his name was Ben Magode, the British Ben. They drove us to the office, which was like a 10-minute drive, I think, away from the convention. And it was a really nice office. It's like a building that just rents out office rooms. different people. And I was chatting a lot with the desk lady because she was like, oh, what do you guys do? Because we get all kinds of people here. And then it was very interesting explaining to her what we were going to do. And it's funny because Ben and Shu obviously don't speak German, right? So we were speaking in English, and then Ben and Shu left to start setting up while I was grabbing coffee for them. And the lady and me kept talking in English, and at some point I switched to German, and she would answer in English, and then I answered in English, and she answered in German. It was very funny. Then I got the coffee for free because my card didn't work on their machine. So she just gave me the coffee for free. Kai's Hardner, thank you for the follow. Welcome. So like the usual stuff that happens like at every virtual meet and greet at Dokomi. No, it was different because at least these people knew what the fuck they were doing, you know? Like, I don't know. Okay, if you guys don't know, I've did virtual meet and greets 2 times at Dokomi so far. The first year, we didn't even have a room. We kept running around until we found a random room that was free. And then they gave us a laptop that didn't have VTube Studio installed. And we didn't have any iPhones. Because they didn't have iPhones. So, and then the laptop was too bad to run VTube Studio, so we had to use PNGs. That was our first digital meet and greet. It was just us as PNGs. That was so embarrassing. And then the next year, they actually did have booths where you can stream from Dokomi, the meet and greet. But then that was bad too because nothing worked. So it was like the year where Shu had to use her phone to Discord stream the laptop to the meet and greet. So it was definitely better than that because these people, they were basically prepared aside from the face tracking. I mean, they booked us an office space. It felt great, you know, we had our own chauffeur and stuff. It was super cool. Hakatrunk Ultra, welcome. But yeah, I don't know if you can tell from this, but this is pretty complicated tech, right? And the program we use is called Varudo. It's the same program that I use when I use my 3D model. It's a very complicated program. And what they had to do was basically, Ben was trying to set up the trackers. We had a tracker that's called Movin', which is like a $10K tracking thing without trackers. And she was using RevoCap, which is the tracking that we use at home. And the RevoCap worked fine, but the Movin' tracker, it didn't work. That's like a $10,000 tracker, and somehow the data just didn't want to be sent to Varudo because I didn't even know it's possible to set up 2 models with full body tracking on one laptop, but apparently it is. Well, it's supposed to be, but it did not work. Ben spent so much time trying to fix this, and the time kept ticking. We were there an hour and a half early. Shu was moving, everything was fine, and then he just couldn't get the freaking moving thing to work. I was stressing out watching that poor man work. It was... I felt him so much. It's like when you have a stream and you're trying to set up and then suddenly nothing works anymore. So that was pretty rough to watch. I felt very, very, very bad for him. Bewegungstracker, yeah. Exactly. Hi, by the way, YouTube. Es war echt schön, dich bei euch in Connected Holy zu sehen. Yeah, so the meet and greet was supposed to start at 2. And at 2, my model was not moving. And then it was 2:05, it still wasn't moving. And then it was 2:10, and there was like a queue forming, and we were like, we only had 20 minutes because there was another slot after us, right? And then we just had to go, and then, well, yeah, I didn't move. I was just standing there. I mean, I was moving a lot. You guys just didn't see it, but yeah. That was pretty sad. I really did want to move, but, you know, it is what it is. Shu went through the effort of putting all the straps on, so it's good that she was able to move at least. Wear Bob merch. It's funny you say that. Well, short intermission, guys, because you can now acquire the Bob plushie online in the Leitmotiv merch shop. Right here. I'm gonna talk about this a bit more later, but if you want to get a Bob plushie, it's pretty limited quantity. You can pre-order it right here, and it's gonna be delivered around the end of July. Yeah, he's real. He's real. You could look at him at Dokomi. He was there. I have the sample. He was right there. He's real. Trust. The first time I saw this, she has a tail. Yeah, she has a big fat dragon tail. Yeah, please order Bob, everyone. He wants to meet you. Yeah, more to that later. So I was kind of sad I wasn't even T-posing. T-posing would have been so funny, but I was just A-posing. And then the meet and greet started with a 10-minute delay, and so many of you guys came. I felt a bit bad that we had to rush so much, but it was great. You have to imagine we were in this office and there was like a TV in front of us, so we were looking at you through a TV and the audio was coming from the TV. I was quite far away from the TV because I didn't want to get in the way of Shu's tracking. It was really cool though. It was super cool to see, really. I love this technology. I definitely want to do this again. Next time maybe with working tracking, you know? Hast du mitbekommen, dass dein Sticker schon am Anfang des Merch-Drops für 0 Euro drin war? Nein, das habe ich... I did not notice that, but I also didn't even know, really, that they were already in the store the entire weekend because there was no announcement for it, so... yeah. It's a bit messy, I'm so sorry. I still need to make the announcement for the new sticker sheet and the stand. There's some new merch, guys. Trust. I'm gonna let you know later. I just today I didn't get to do it yet. Hi John, welcome. Hi Valord. Well, what's up? What's up? Not available in your country. What? What? Wait, I didn't know that there's countries where they're not available. Steve, is that Steve? Why don't we ship to Malaysia, Steve? Why don't we ship to wait, it wasn't Malaysia, Siku. Oh, fuck me. It was Malaysia, right? Right? No, fuck! I'm sorry, was it? No, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm sorry. I can come to Dokomi next year so I can get a Laphipi autogram. Yeah, we get to that. Right, so the meet and greet was very short. Philippines, I see. Why don't we ship to the Philippines? Why don't we ship to the Philippines? I bought the sticker sheet in the standee. Thank you. Thank you. There was also supposed to be a Booba mouse pet spoiler, but it's not there yet. I don't know when it's gonna be there, but it's gonna happen. Trust, yeah. And then let me think. Yeah, so that was very, very cool. And I did this, you know, because I couldn't move. I think it was Shu's mods who asked for a 6-7. And I was like, Shu, do the 6-7 for me. Because I can't move, you have to do it for me. So I made her do the 6-7. Shu did the 6-7, guys. Isn't that great? It was so funny. The Timo version, you mean me? Am I Bob's Timo version? It's crazy. And then, let me think. What's a 6-7 challenge? I still get what that means. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a meme. It's just a trend. It's just a meme. It's funny. Saying it is funny. And then, God, my head is so slow. I'm so sorry. After the meet and greet, we were chauffeured back. No, that's a lie. We wanted to go back quickly, so we actually walked to a DM because I didn't have any masks. You know, usually I always brought a lot of masks, but I didn't have any this time. I was like, it's fine, surely someone else has masks for me. And Shu did have masks for me, but all of them broke. We had 4 masks and all of them tore immediately the second that we tried to put the straps on. So we had to go buy some masks at DM, so we just walked through the heat. It was so hot, by the way. Friday was so fucking hot, guys. It was like 32. It was like 32 degrees. It was so hot. And the sun was so hot. Even though I put on sunscreen, I had to wear my jacket because the sun was burning through my skin. I could feel it. So I was wearing a jacket in the freaking 32 degree weather. I was freaking dying. It's freaking May. How can it be that it's so hot? I don't understand. An American, I don't know, 500 Fahrenheit. It was very hot. But yeah, after that we Ubered back to the convention, and at that point it was already like 4 or 5 p.m. So we didn't really have a lot of time to do much after because we were so tired we sat down. What else did I do after this? My memory is blurred. Let me take a look at my pictures. Maybe oh yeah, wait, I remember. We had an appointment. We had an appointment with a lot of friends. We were going to hot pot with a lot of our friends from overseas. And the hot pot was amazing. It was actually a lot of people's first time ever eating hot pot, which is crazy because I've had hot pot a lot and I love hot pot. And you know, we were like 11 people, I think, and we booked a VIP room, but to get the VIP room, you have to have a minimum order volume of around 460 euros or something like that. And after we were already so full, we didn't really reach that yet. So we looked at each other. We were like, should we get the Wagyu? Should we get the Japanese Wagyu for 52 euros? So we ended up ordering Wagyu worth 52 euros. And it was amazing. It was really, really, really freaking good. I loved it so much. I like your sunscreen. That's so bad. The sun is gonna destroy your cells, and you're gonna age, and then you're gonna get cancer and die. That's what I heard. That's why I put on sunscreen. I was hiking on Thursday and Friday. Why would you hike on Friday? Friday was just weather to not go outside, I feel like. And then, yeah, the hot pot was amazing. It was so much fun seeing everyone again. There were some people that I met last year, and Ayla was there. Ayla was there. Ayla was there. I love Ayla. I met Ayla again as well, so that was really cool. And the one organizing it was Ray, So Ray, who was on chat earlier. So thanks again, So Ray, the MVP. Yeah, that was really, really neat. And then after the hot pot, we went to karaoke, and I love karaoke. I was so scared of karaoke for so long, but now I'm a big fan. We went to the karaoke, and it was so much fun. I had so much fun there. Well, there were some really amazing singers there and amazing mixers, and then there was me. And these people slayed, you guys. Wait, I can play you a recording, just the music, to give you an idea. To be fair, my phone sound is kind of ass, but let me show you how amazing it sounded. Let me show you. Let's see. Where is it? Karaoke. Here. Oh. I don't actually know who sang that. Was that Ayla? I think it was Ayla. We also sang Snow Halation together. That was amazing. That was really, really cool. Oh yeah, then there's also this. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane, guys? Aren't they amazing? Really, really good stuff. We also drank a lot of soju. I think we ordered like 7 bottles of soju, which is a Japanese alcoholic drink, of course. It only had 12%, so it wasn't that bad, but Shu and me were just doing shots. But I didn't get drunk, though. I barely got drunk of it. I don't know, maybe it's because I ate too much fatty food at Hot Pot, but I didn't feel anything. It was like drinking juice. It was very good, though. Oh, also, in the entrance, before we got in, there was a bodyguard, like a security guy, checking all the bags and checking ID and stuff. He snatched all of our drinks. He snatched my water, and he snatched everyone's drinks, of course, because you can't bring it in, and then we never got it back. We never got our drinks back, guys. They were all gone. Forever. It was so sad. But that's okay. He was just doing his job, right? Yeah. But it was so much fun. I had such an amazing time. I had beer at the hot pot, I almost didn't make it out. What? Why? It's just beer. I think alcohol is the one to keep me... No, alcohol usually makes me sleepy. That can't be right. yeah, we did it until 11 p.m. It was like a 3-hour slot. And then we went home, back to the hotel after saying bye to everyone. And it was such a good time. That was probably one of my highlights. It was so much fun. I had an absolutely amazing time with everyone. That's what conventions are all about, you know, meeting people, meeting your friends who you usually don't see. Yeah, it was amazing. I had such a good time. Yeah. And then the next day, it was Saturday. Oh yeah, that was also the night I didn't sleep, by the way. So you have to imagine, okay, we got back from drinking, meet and greet, hot pot, walking 20,000 steps a day through the heat, being absolutely dead inside. We talked until around 2:30, then everyone went to bed. And I lied down too. I was so tired, right? I was incredibly freaking tired. And then I tried to sleep, and then the dragon roared. The dragon roared. And I just couldn't sleep. I tried. I put my earplugs in. I put on rain sounds on my AirPods. Thank you for the follow, Shadow Fan. Thank you. And I was so desperate. At some point, I had been trying to sleep for 2 hours. It was like 4 a.m. And I texted one of my American friends, I can't sleep. What do I do? And he said, well, when I had a roaring dragon as a roommate, I slept in the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom of our room with my blanket and my pillow. And I curled up in the bathroom because it wasn't big enough for me to stretch out. And I tried to sleep in the bathroom with the door closed. But I still couldn't sleep. I still couldn't sleep. And I was just, it's literally a modern torture method, okay? I was crashing the hell out. I was so tired, and I just could not sleep for the hell of me. And then I think around like 5:30 a.m. I just gave up. I thought to myself, you know what, whatever, man, I can't sleep, it's fine. And I started like talking to some friends on Discord. And then I think around like 6:30 or 7 a.m. I went over to Looney because she woke up. And then I chilled a bit at Looney's room, and she was like, are you okay? I said, no, Looney, I didn't sleep, Looney. I have not slept a single hour in 24 hours. I'm so tired. And I think I dozed off a bit for like an hour from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. But it wasn't a real sleep or anything. I was built my own bed because I'm frankly spread. I would just kick him off at that point. Because the thing is, I feel bad waking up Shu. I actually did try waking her up a few times and asked her, hey, can you like lie on your side? Can you try this and this? Because I thought, you know, like, I was Googling how to stop people from snoring, but it didn't work. And she would always fall asleep, right back asleep, always right back asleep. And I don't want to keep her up either, right? But yeah. It was fun. We're so tired, guys. I'm so tired. But I didn't try to kill her this time. I just accepted my fate. I didn't try to smother her with a pillow this time, okay? Yes, I will take a separate room next year. Like, the last few years, it was also kind of bad, but it was still fine. But after not sleeping an entire night, I can't do that again. It feels so bad. I love her so much. And I love rooming with her. I love having, like, late night talks before going to sleep. But I can't. I just can't do it. And I felt so bad because I feel like I was so in such a bad mood because my head hurt, everything hurt. I was tired and everyone was like, hi. And I'm like, hi, what's up? I was really trying to just not look as terrible as I felt. But, Aluna, thank you so much for the gift of sub. Thank you. Hi, Finn, what's up? That's why you shouldn't sleep in the dragon's cave. Yes, you should not. You could room with someone else. Yeah. I did end up sleeping in Looney's room the next 2 nights, spoiler alert. Because I was like, no, I can't. And it's also better for Shu, right? Because obviously, of course, Shu probably feels bad, right? It's not like she can help it. I don't want her to feel bad. I don't want it's not, you know, it's just nothing that can be helped. But yeah, so, that was my horror night. That was my night of horror. Hi Punch, hi Invincible, what's up? Someone loves Shu more? Who? Who loves Shu more than me? I mean, I am Shu. I am Shu Long Long, basically. Hi, Mean Mint. Why are you small in that pic? Because they hadn't scaled our models yet. All right, look, that's me. They didn't scale our models yet. They scaled them later on. Yeah, look, that is me. I'm wearing a melon shirt. Not the Laphipi shirt, but the melon shirt from the same artist. I'm not short. They adjusted this. This is just fake news, okay? It's fake news. Oh, wait a moment. Oops. Go away. Be gone. Okay, there you go. Alright, talk about that. A dragon hoards treasure, so no wonder she tried to hoard Laffy. Well, you know, at least she doesn't trash in her sleep. There's some people who move a lot in their sleep, which is also annoying. She didn't hit me. I wanted to hit her, but I didn't, so that's the testament of my love, I feel like. I had the feeling like I had 3 lumberjacks as roommates, all in maybe 2 hours of sleep every day while those guys slept. Exactly! Why is it always the people who snore who can sleep so well? How is that fair? I don't understand how that's fair! Why don't they have sleeping issues? Why do I need to suffer? Sorry, oh. Wow, wow. Don't know what came over me there. If you aren't short, how do you explain that your model is taller? Yeah, my model is taller, it's alright. What? Snoring means deep sleep. How do you fall into a deep sleep after turning your head? She literally lied down and it just started. She didn't even take any time falling asleep. She just... Do you fall right into the REM phase of sleep when you're a snorer? Is that how it works? Anyways, so we woke up, we had breakfast. I was dying and someone gave me like painkillers because my head was killing me. So I had to kill the pain before it can get me, you know? Oh, Dokomi. Amazing, we're talking about it right now. We're currently on Saturday. Yeah, but despite the bad start into the day, it was still an amazing day. But I was a bit worried because I knew I had a meet and greet, right? For those who don't know, Shu and me held our first ever official in-person meet and greet at the Holy booth on Saturday at 1 p.m. Yeah. I had done like a kind of semi in-person meet and greet last year with Finn at the Laphipi booth already. And I wanted to do that this year at the Laphipi booth, but well, we didn't have a booth, so you know how I was like asking everyone, hey, do you still have slots, haha? And Holy was so kind to give us one of their slots. And they actually asked us, do you want like a 1 hour slot? Do you want a 2 hour slot? And I said, nah, 1 hour slot is fine. We don't need 2 hours. Pfft, no one's gonna come. That's what we thought. Yeah, but we were so nervous, guys. And we were still stressed because we went to the convention. We arrived at 11, I think, or something, or 11:30. And we had to sign the chickies, okay? We had to go to the Oshi Connect booth, and then they gave us the the website with the chickies, because we had to sign all of them for hand, obviously, right? So many of you guys took chickies. I didn't expect that. We had a lot of chickies to sign. And we started signing them in the creator launch. Oh yeah, also, I was in the creator launch, by the way. Do you guys know about that? The creator launch is basically just an extra area just for creators where you have to show your badge, or like a wristband this time. And you get free food and free drinks and free coffee, and there's an area where you can just sit and there's no streaming allowed, which is really neat because a lot of streamers run around with their phone like vlogging and streaming live. Yeah, your postcards are so cute. Yeah, I think so too. It's a fan art actually. I asked the artist if I can use his art for the postcards, and he very generously agreed to let us use it. Yeah, yeah. That was for everyone. I thought it was only people attending the virtual meet and greet. The chickie. No. The chickie was only for the virtual meet and greet. But a lot of you guys got a chickie. So yeah, we signed all of those really quickly. And then when we were already halfway through, suddenly the staff members messaged us like, oh, wait a minute, guys. It's in the wrong format. And then all of the progress was deleted, so we had to start over. And the meet and greet was starting in like half an hour. And we looked at each other. We're like, oh my God, we're gonna die today. Because they needed... We stole their iPad to sign them, and they needed the iPad back before the meet and greet. But, we managed to do it in time. We did it, so you guys can pick up your chickies. Do you need to reserve a feature for meet and greet, Dokomi? What do you mean? Do you mean like if you want to go to a creator, or do you need to sign up for it? You don't. Was there a ticketing system this year? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure right now about that, but it's pretty hard to get into the meet and greets for the big creators. But I'm gonna talk about that a bit later, okay? First, there was mine and Shu's meet and greet. And I'm honestly glad we didn't do it at the Dokomi tables because those are scary. I don't know why, but it's so scary seeing those long-ass lines and all the tables and stuff. So the Holy booth was incredibly nice. So we were nervous. We were hyping each other up. We were so scared. None of us had done this officially before, especially not Shu. Shu has never done a in-person meet and greet before at all. So we walked to the Holy booth and there were so many people. And we just turned around, messaged Alex, like, Alex, where the fuck are you? And he said, I'm at the booth. And we say, where? We can't see you. We can't go in there. There's so many fucking people. There are so many people. And we walked around the booth. And then we had to do like the walk of shame in front of the rows to the backstage area. And then they let us in there. And we sat down there a bit to prepare mentally. And the Holy stuff, they were all so nice. All of the Holy people were so freaking nice to us. Am I dying? Is my internet dying? No, you're lagging. It's not me. Dokomi and Holy counted the line this year. It seems to make sure meetings were complete on time. Yeah, I got to that later. Right, and we were sitting there in the backstage area and just... I was so nervous. I was so nervous. But it's okay. It's okay, because then it was time and we went out and we had like, they asked us, do you want to, they were like, are you allowing pictures? And we said, no, we don't want pictures. And then he said, oh, do you want to stand in front of the table or behind the table? And we stood behind the table because that seemed less scary. And then we had the postcards in front of us. Alex was standing at the side and then it started and the first person came and I was shitting myself. But, you know, it basically felt like a collapse stream. You know, the nervousness I felt was gone very quickly somehow. Because it's probably because Shu was with me. I don't know if I could do this on my own, but with Shu, we were stressed, of course. I was still stressed, but it was so... It just felt like a stream, you know? Like, I hope you guys had a good time too, because I definitely did. It was so much fun. I actually had much more fun with that than any of my digital meet and greets before. I don't know what it is, but... I don't know quite what it is, but there's just something about it that's cool, I guess. I don't know. There were so many people. At first they told us like, oh yeah, it's not that many. But okay. So we started, I think, like 2 minutes per person. Very grateful to Alex for keeping track of the time, by the way. He put like a timer for every single person. And then at some point suddenly they said, oh, we have to speed it up. And then it was like 1 minute and 30 seconds per person. And then they had to speed it up again. And then in the end, it was only 1 minute per person. And that was really stressful. That was really freaking stressful. We felt so bad. At that point, the first few people, we were like chatting, like, hey, yeah, blah, blah, what's up, blah, blah, blah. And then the last ones, we were like, hi, oh, that's cool. Oh, here, you have a postcard. Do you want to, here, take it. Oh, okay, bye, thank you. It went, no, 1 minute per person, 1 minute per person. It went by so fast. It was just... And oh my god, you know, Shu brought those plastic sleeves to put the postcards into, and Alex was putting the postcards into the sleeves for us. And I had no sleep, and I was nervous, and I kept handing the postcards out before Alex could put them in the bag, so Alex had to snatch them away again and put them in the bag. Yeah. And we got to sign a lot of cool stuff again. We signed a shirt and we signed stuff. It was super cool. And then we always handed out the postcards because postcards are cute. And I signed my own wall scroll. Yeah, I did. And after I looked at the picture, I realized I did it way too small, but you know, I haven't quite figured out my proper signature yet. It looks kind of ugly. I'm so sorry. It's kind of ugly. Sorry. Oh god, wait, I need to take a breather. I better not see Laphipi autographs and chickies on eBay. You would never sell my chickies, would you? It's per person. Yeah. Don't sell them. And yeah, I don't know, man. It was so much fun. It was really fun. I had a great time. It's kind of frustrating for the fans as well, being hurried. We're hoping to at least have a short course. Well, well, you can only do so much. We had a time slot, and there was another person right after us, right? So it's the best they can do. There's not really much you can do against that. And I think they actually already did really well with the time management, because the other option would have been to just cut off the line even further and send all the people in the back away. I prefer having like a short conversation over people lining up and then just waiting for nothing, you know? So I'm glad that they managed to keep track of that so well. But there were so many of you. There were so many. I was so surprised. I don't know why I was surprised, but I was surprised. And it was, I don't know, it's such a surreal experience. Like, I don't know how to describe it to like the other side, but it was really nice. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's just so weird because I sometimes put myself into your guys' shoes, right? And I just think, wow, okay. So I watched this 2D girl person standing there. There's just a person standing there. Isn't that weird? I don't know. You tell me. Was it weird? Oh, I completely forgot to talk about this. But Shu and me were supposed to cosplay, right? I had a fan cosplay, fan from Frieren, and she had a Frieren cosplay. I didn't get my wig. My wig did not arrive in time, and then I thought to myself, well, that's fine. I can just buy it on Friday. I did not have time to buy a wig on Friday, so I couldn't cosplay because and to be fair, it was way too hot for Fan's outfit anyway, so I was kind of glad. But yeah, that's why she was wearing a Frieren wig. I don't know if you noticed that. She was Frieren, but yeah, we ended up wearing our VTuber shirts, which was cool too, I guess. Sorry for not having a little good stuff like for Shu. Don't worry, it was funny. Wasn't it sometimes like we were on stream, like when we did the little thing where I stole the freaking good stuff from her and stuff? Isn't that funny? I don't know. I don't know if it's funny or if it's just cringe IRL, but stay hydrated. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it was a Frieren wig. And you know, hi Archon, welcome. But we were not the only ones. We were not the only ones giving out stuff, because you guys actually gave us stuff too. A lot of you, which was just so surreal. Like, wait, I need to drink water. Wait a moment. Sorry. I was wondering what cosplay was with the elven ears and not looking much like a dragon or her usual hair color. Yeah, it was Frieren. I was surprised that she was not much taller than the table. Do you guys believe me now? Do you believe me now that she's short? I'm tall, right? Did you see that? Oh, it was also funny though, because Shu and me have this thing where we go, I'm Laphi, I'm Shu, and we are cooked, right? We did that a few times, and Shu kept saying, I'm Laphi. I don't know why, but Shu kept going, I'm Laphi. And then I had to go, I'm Shu. So we kind of just switched roles, I guess. She's short, but you're not tall. I mean, I'd love to be shorter than I am, so that's good. Oh, yeah, that was funny. Wait, I think she was nervous. She was more nervous than she let on. She said that too. Recovered from the weekend. I am not recovered at all. I'm running on fuels right now. But I am going to try getting some more sleep tonight, which I don't know if it will be possible because the State of Play is tonight at 11 PM my time. And I want to watch it because there's a chance that there's going to be a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. Anyway, yeah. And, you know, we got a lot of great gifts. But there was like one... Actually, he's not even here. Like, freaking... Aluk... So, there was Alucard, right? This guy right here. There, that one. And he was... First of all, Sora Kairi cosplay again. Thank you very much. I loved your girl's, Keyblade. Please tell her thank you for letting me touch it. And he handed me over, like, the gift. Guys, I own Bob slippers and a freaking Bob Tamagotchi now. He made like a... I have it in my hand right now, like a Bob case for a Tamagotchi. And Bob slippers. Do I have a picture of the Bob slippers? The thing is, I gave all of the merch to my manager because I didn't have space in my luggage. She's gonna ship it to me later, you know? Hi Puma, welcome, welcome. I didn't get to see them before, they were so cool. Don't forget about the horse. Yes, there was also horse carts in there, but I'm gonna ignore that. No, the most crazy thing was, there was the freaking... So, Kingdom Hearts 3 released in 2019, right? And I pre-ordered it, because of course I did. And the GameStop pre-order came with a pre-order bonus, which was the yo-yo from Kingdom Hearts 3 in the, like, the Keyblade transformation from Sora. Wait, let me show you that. There was a pre-order bonus. Kingdom Hearts 3 Monsters Inc. Yo-yo. So that's it's basically a weapon, okay? It's a weapon in the game. And they had a pre-order bonus of that. Here, I found a picture. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me see my show. Why can I not download it? Oh my god, freaking fake PNG. Oh my god, I can't download anything. Speichern. Why is it a web PP? I just want to download the stupid picture. There you go. So, these are the yo-yos, okay? It's Sora's weapons. And that was a pre-order bonus. I didn't get it because my Kingdom Hearts 3 copy arrived 3 days early and I was so hyped and so excited that I forgot to take the pre-order bonus. I just picked up the copy of the game and then I left. I forgot the pre-order bonus. And I always regretted that. I was always like, oh shit, man. I didn't get my stupid pre-order bonus. He got me. He got me the pre-order bonus in the freaking Bob Slipper. There was the yo-yo from Monsters Inc. from the Kingdom Hearts 3 pre-order. And I looked at that and I was like, what the fuck? Where did you get that? I guess eBay, but that was insane. I don't know. That really made me speechless. I was like, there's no freaking way. There's no way after all these years I'm getting the freaking yo-yo. Where do I have it? I took it. Wait, I have it. I didn't try it out yet. Let me grab it. It's right here. It's still in the plastic. Huh? Ow. Oh shit. Oh, I hit my head. Ouch. I'm gonna open it. Oh, that is so cool. I didn't get that. Oh my god, does it glow in the dark? Does it glow? Wait, can I still do yo-yo tricks? Let me try. Oh god, I haven't used the yo-yo in so freaking long. Okay. I'm going for it. I'm gonna spin it, guys. It's it's glowing! That's so sick! Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, god. Oh no! Oh, I fucked up. Oh no. Oh, I fucked up. That is so cool! That is so cool. I can't believe it. You got me a Kingdom Hearts 3 deck too. Secretly a really nice guy. Yeah, that's insane. And there was so much other stuff that I can't wait to look through again once we get the mail from our managers, but it was, you have that too? Lucky you. But yeah, that was so, I was so stunned. And just everyone, you know, everyone was so nice. Everyone was so kind. And there was even a guy who never went to a meet and greet before. He said, oh yeah, this is my first meet and greet ever. And we thought, oh, I hope we can make it worth your time. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this. I hope we made it worth your time. It was so sweet. Everyone was just so freaking nice, you guys. You were all so nice. I was so happy. I was so dead, but so fulfilled after that. Yeah. And that was the meet and greet. Also, I saw that earlier. I knew how to spell your name. The thing is, I didn't write the name on most postcards because I was I was just yapping it out. I just wanted to make sure, okay? I just wanted to make sure that I knew the name right. That's why I spelled it out. Yeah. Wait, was mine your first? Oh my god, was I your first too? Was I really multiple people's first time? That's amazing. That's great. Yeah. So... I told my mom about all of this and I told her about all this stuff and she just looked at it, she's like, oh, I love that. I'm so proud of you, my daughter. Yeah, you guys should get name tags. Some of you guys were name tags. That was really useful. That's because, you know, everyone's nervous, and then even if you say the name, sometimes it's like, oh shit, what did they say? Oh no. So name tag's always a very good idea. And yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed yapping with us as much as we did with you. I definitely want to do that again. I want to do it again. You spelled it out wrong because I didn't sleep. Because I didn't sleep that night. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I was so tired. Ah, man. It was so much fun. I wanna go again. I could do without the Laphipi before, but well, when you're in it, it's really cool. I'm sleepy. Yeah, that was the meet and greet. And then after the meet and greet, we sat down. We went to the artist alley, but it was so freaking full. It was oh yeah, I didn't even talk about this yet. It was an amazing Dokomi, but there were so many people. Friday and Saturday were booked out completely booked out. It was so full. Shu and me had to walk through hall 4, I think it was once, and we got stuck in the hole. There was just so much traffic that people ended up getting stuck, and we couldn't move, and it was hot, and no one moved, and it was sweaty, and I thought I'm dying right then and there. And at some point, Shu got so fed up, she just started pushing her way through, and I was behind her. And then she was like, "Don't touch me!" because I was holding onto her shoulder, right? So we wouldn't get separated. And we were so overwhelmed, all of us. It was really bad. So I spent most of my time when I wasn't busy, which I was most of the time, to be fair, in the creator launch, where you can just chill there. And it's so funny because this year the security was actually really good. This guy, every single time I walked there, "Only for creators!" He was just shouting, "Only for creators!" the entire time. Such a shit job. Poor guy. But yeah, I just had to show him my wristband, and then he let us in easily. Did you end up keeping the ticket? No! I was scared that what if I pick them up and then someone comes last minute and I stole it. I didn't want to steal anything. But they have the files for it. If any of you guys didn't get your ticket and you want the file, I can ask if they can give it to me, and I can give it to you then, if you want. Hi Ren, welcome. Let me sit. Me and some friends used our VIP version, went into Hall 3 early on Sunday. It was such a blast actually something in the booths. Yeah, it's really nice when you come in early. I would have loved to go shopping before the Dokomi opened on Friday, but we just didn't have any time this year, unfortunately. Yeah, so we didn't end up really buying anything on Saturday either. But yeah. And then I wanted to get dinner with Looney and Shu and Finn. But then, oh, and with Lumi too. But then we didn't book a restaurant, so we were like stressing out. Did you hear that? It's thundering. It's gonna rain, guys. It's gonna rain. Let's go. So Finn, the VIP, no, the MVP, managed to book a restaurant, like a sushi restaurant. So we went there, which is crazy because I asked a local Düsseldorfer if there's any sushi places he could recommend, and he said, "Oh, they're all gonna be so booked." But yeah, Finn somehow managed to secure us a table. And also, I do not recommend leaving Dokomi at the last minute because it's so full. It's so hard to get an Uber. It's absolutely stressful. It was really hard, but we did it. And then we went to get some sushi. I had truffle flamboyed salmon sushi. It was amazing. I've never had truffle sushi before. It was so freaking good. I'm Figafela. We had so much to do though. We barely had any time to check everything out before. We just wanted to stay some more. Welcome back from Düsseldorf. I had a wonderful time weekend that started with the whole live screening. To someone with no experience any of these, I was blown away how fun it was. Right? I think I agree. Oh yeah. I also forgot to mention that. There was a guy who like put out a Germany flag with Cecilia's face on it in the HoloLive screening. He put it on the floor so people could sign it. I signed it, and Looney signed it, and Finn signed it too. And then later the evening in the Discord, he was like, "Did I miss Laphi coming to sign my flag?" And that was such a crazy moment to me. I thought, wow. Oh wow, people know who I am. Isn't that insane? Someone went to the Hololive screening and I signed the flag and then they came. They were like in my Discord and being like, oh, did I miss Laphi? What the hell? That was insane. That was so cool. Hi, Kenya. Yeah, and he ended up coming to our meet and greet. And he showed the flag. And it was so sweet because one of his friends was like further in the front of the row. And he was like, oh, my friend is scared that he's not gonna be able to make it. Can I get like a card for him? Like an autograph card? And then we gave him one. And oh, it was so sweet, man. It was so cute. Oh, man. But yeah, I did sign that flag. I was there undercover. You know, we purposefully didn't wear any masks to the Hololive screening because we thought, okay, we're gonna stand out way more if we wear masks at this place. So we ended up just not wearing any masks there. Yeah. But I hydrate. I saw your group, but Louis' laugh is easy to spot. I suppose that's true. There's a fucking... Is that a fucking mosquito in my room? What the fuck? How did you get in here, you little bastard? I actually didn't get stung a single time so far. I'm very impressed. Usually they love me. Hi, Squirrel. I am! I know, right? I am tall and cool. Thank you for noticing. Yeah. So, we were at the sushi place and we ate. And then I think we went back to the hotel and then we had another late night yapping session. We were yapping so much in the hotel room. We went like yap 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 yap. Yeah. I think Looney and me ended up talking until like 5:30 a.m. in the morning or something. And then I went to sleep and then we woke up and that was the most sleep I got during the convention. But you know, hey Steve, what's up? You guys look just like your models. I know, I do, don't I? Look at that. It's basically the same person. Is it not? Right? Yes. Where was I? Shit, where was I? Yes, then it was Sunday morning. It was already the last day of Dokomi. And honestly, I was so glad that I did not have anything official to do on Sunday. I don't regret doing 2 meet and greets at all, but where's my bob not working? Oh, he is. Oh, there he is. Oops. There you go. But it was nice just having a day to relax. Also, I am never doing a meet and greet on Friday ever again. Why is my... Wait a minute. Why is my V-bridger so weird? I'm never doing a meet and greet on Friday again because that was stressful. I prefer starting the convention slowly and then maybe doing one on Saturday and one on Sunday. That's definitely much more chill. Oh, wait, I wasn't done yet. Right, I forgot about this. Looney had her meet and greet at like 5:15 or something on Saturday. And apparently, they had to cut the line at some point, which is crazy because Looney already went over the time, right? Looney already went over the time. And I have to say, I understand that it's very frustrating to line up for like a long time for a meet and greet like that. Right, and then not get in. I completely understand that. It sucks. What I don't understand is blaming the person doing the meet and greet afterwards. I've seen some tweets on Twitter for some of the girlies that were so rude, where I just thought, what the how fucking entitled are you guys? Like, you are aware that most of us are pretty, you know, socially awkward and very low energy. Well, not Looney. Looney is not low energy, you know. But even then, it's very hard to stand there for over 2 hours straight and like do all of this. And especially Looney, she really tried to take her time with everyone, right? Because again, it felt bad for Shu and me already that we had to rush the other people at the end. It feels very bad. But then you kind of have to choose between, do you want to rush your time per person so you can get as many people as possible? Or are you gonna, like, you know, kind of take your time? And it's just not feasible to do both. And even if you do rush, sometimes there's just so many people, for example, for, I don't know, like Looney and Ginger, there's just so many people that they can't do everything. What is happening outside? Oh my god. It's just not possible, you know? And I understand that it feels bad, but like, think about the person doing it. Like, they're really trying already, and then, oh, I felt really bad. Also, for Looney's meet and greet, I was waiting for like 20 minutes, I guess, at the front while she was finishing up, because I was gonna pick her up, right? And there were like two guys. I guess they got cut off the line at the end. I didn't quite understand the situation exactly, but they were like talking to Jan and Alex. I guess kind of complaining a bit. And I was so awkward. I was standing there like, again, this was the day I didn't sleep, right? I was half asleep. I was standing there like, oof, and like kind of listening. And then at some point, I think one of the guys, he talked to me, and I just turned like this. And I look at him, and he was like talking a bit more, and then he suddenly stopped when he saw my face. And he just turned away and walked away. I was like, I think I gave him the absolute stare of doom. I was like, oh my god, I am, what do you want, Matt? I'm sorry, I'm dying. I hope I didn't scare him too much. That was a bit, you didn't want to get stabbed, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Mike, welcome. I do think they already did the crowd management very well this time. It's just super hard when there's that many people, right? Like, please have a little bit of empathy for the people trying to organize all of this. It's really not that easy. It really is not. Which meet and greet was more fun, felt better? The 3D A pose or the IRL one? I think, if I had my tracking... Thunder. If I had my tracking for the 3D one, that would have probably been a bit better, I guess. I really did enjoy the in-person one much more than I expected to. So I think I actually did like the in-person one more. But you know, it's funny because actually in-person meet and greets, it's kind of specifically a thing in Germany, I feel like. There's a lot of people who kind of frown upon VTubers doing in-person meet and greets. And then in Germany, it's just the opposite, because in Germany, it's very frowned upon to do virtual meet and greets. They're like, oh, then I can just as well do a Discord call. It's a cultural difference, I think. Waited nearly 3 hours from standing in line to finally meet her, and people behind me waited even longer. Yeah! I guess, well, like, you gotta line up earlier. But no, honestly, that's crack though. I don't think I would ever like anyone enough to line up for 3 hours for it, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, maybe, I guess maybe that's a lie. If it was, would I line up 3 hours for Mamoru Miyano? I don't know. I don't really feel the urge to talk to people, like creators I like, because I don't want to meet my heroes. I think I talked about this before. I don't want to meet my heroes personally. I like lining up for my friends' meet and greets and talking to them, but I don't want to, you know. I got cut off with 2 to 3 people in front of me, but like, how did they cut it off? Like, did they count before? Because technically, if you set a time, like 2 minutes per person, they should be able to count how many people there are and then just send the rest away, right? At some point already. I also don't really understand why, since she was the last slot this day, Dokomi got much stricter. Do you mean why she didn't do longer? She already stood there for longer than she was supposed to. And well, first of all, I was waiting for her because we had plans. And second of all, it's very taxing. It's super taxing. And I know Looney loves doing this stuff, right? She did like, why do I have an alarm clock? She did like, I don't know, 4 hours last time, but it's not, it's hard. It's very hard. You know? Like, it's also for the creator's sake that gets cut off at some point, you know? And again, we had plans. I was waiting for her. But yeah, yeah, just, you know, I think it's good that they're strict with that, personally. I finally found the VTuber from that short about making your day better. Me? Wait, me? You actually mean me? Do you feel better? Did you feel better after watching that? Yeah, sorry for the bit, like, more serious topic. That was just something that kind of was on my mind, I guess, after I saw some of the tweets. Again, I understand the frustration, but those tweets were really... I saw stuff like, oh, I'm gonna unsubscribe from the Patreon now. Like, you know, you're aware the only thing that's gonna do is make the person who did the meet and greet not want to do meet and greets anymore, right? Do you understand how bad that feels? How is it their fault that that happened? It's not. I don't get that. It's so rude. Like, it's not like we purposefully are like, oh yeah, we don't want to talk to those guys anymore. It's over now. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's just how it is with when you have a huge family. It's just a bit, it's unfortunate. There were English VTubers who, yeah, I saw that Pia was there. I was really surprised. I was happy to see that though. I was happy. Oh, by the way, I saw Silvervale. I saw Silvervale, I think in the Creator launch, and then I saw her after, like, while we were walking back from the Uber. That was crazy. Would you wait in line for 3 hours for Shu Aluni? No, I wouldn't. I don't know. I would not do that. I'm sorry. You probably forgot to include time between people when start and stop leaving to swapping to the next person. Maybe. 4 hours of greeting people does sound exhausting. It does. And Looney is the type to push herself past her limits because she has so much fun in the moment that she doesn't notice it. You guys should know that, right? Like, girl forgets to eat and drink. Like, just because she wants to do it doesn't mean it's good for her. I'm worried, man. It's worrying. But, I mean, it's so inspiring watching her, though. I was watching for quite a bit, right? And it's so crazy how open she is. It's just very, very admirable, I think. Yeah, so everyone who did manage to meet and greet her, you can see... Yeah, that's mine, guys. I sniffed her feet in the hotel. I did sniff her feet because she was lying on my bed and then she was like, oh, my feet stink, and she left, and then she put some body spray on her feet and came back and she's like, my feet smell good now, and then I smelled them and they actually did smell good. Crazy how that works, huh? It didn't count at the beginning, just came at the end of the meet and greet and said only from people. I see. Well, that's a Dokomi issue then, I guess. She said before she's gonna do much longer since she's the last slot. She's so dumb, man. She's such an idiot. No. No. It's cool though. I think it's very admirable. Makes you feel loved, doesn't it? Yeah. Because she does love you guys. Not as much as she loves me, of course, just to clarify that, but you know. Are there any other anime cons you want to visit this year? I'm gonna go to Vexpo. I want to go to Vexpo again. Aside from Vexpo, I don't think so. Maybe I should go to conventions more again. The thing is, I'm not really a fan of conventions themselves that much. I think they're more stress than they're worth usually. I just, like, I want to meet my people. I want to meet my friends, you know? So, but it would be a different story if the VTubing scene was a bit more advanced in Germany, I guess, if there was like more VTubing stuff at other conventions, but right now there's not, so I'm like, I don't know. Before I was a VTuber, I went to a convention and we left after like 2 hours because we had seen everything and we just went away. We just left. I hope she's okay. She's okay. I think she's sick. I'm not sure, but she's okay overall. I didn't get sick yet. I'm very surprised that, but you know, Shu and me, we ate a cold prevention pill. So that's why we're not sick. It's probably just placebo, but it worked. Cons are always so weird. I was waiting outside and then people walk by and I will just be like, wait, isn't that? Yeah, that's how it goes. Fluffy foot smeller, that's me. See anyone else besides Silvervale? You know, okay, so I don't really know. Hi, Kema, thank you for the follow. I don't really know a lot of German content creators, okay? I used to watch German stuff mainly when I was like 14, and then I switched to English. So I'm not into the German influencer scene at all, past VTubing. When I was walking with Looney in the creator launch, I had like my mask pulled down on my face. And then suddenly there were like 3 guys and one of them came to me. He's like, hey, does one of you guys happen to have a mask? Like a face mask? And I did have a face mask because I bought some, right? Because I needed them. So I gave him the mask. He's like, oh, great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then he left. And then a bit later we were walking and Looney looks at me and she's like, Laffy, that was Maxify. And I'm like, who's Maxify? Who's Mexify? Apparently it's like a huge German YouTuber. I looked him up afterwards. He has like, I don't know, like 1.7 million subs or something. I don't know what he does. I've never heard of him, if I'm completely honest. I guess I heard the name before, but yeah, I recognized him. That was him. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy, ain't it? One good deed a day, guys, goes very far. I don't know what he wants the mask for, but yeah. Everyone who is salty about being cut when lining videos obviously feels just tell shy being still okay. Yeah. I think I get, again, it's nothing wrong with being frustrated. I get that. It's an organizational issue, not the creator's fault. Hope you come to Austria someday. I actually had a meet and greet at an Austrian convention before a few years ago. I forgot the name. Was it Nakon or something like that? I think it was Nakon. Not entirely sure. When I was kind of just gave the letter and present somebody who already didn't make it into the line. Handed to me the last remaining person in line. That's good. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are sane. And you know, Shu and... actually, someone told me they did cut the line for Shu and me too. Which made me feel pretty bad, so I get it. I get it. Many people also frowned upon the VIP privileges during the meet and greet. Wait, what? What does that mean? Frowned upon. Oh, you mean that VIPs get to, like, skip the line? If I'm completely honest, I also don't like that. I don't think that should be a thing, personally. Because imagine you're, like, a huge fan of this creator, and you line up super early, and then there's just people who paid a bit more, and then they just get to cut in front of you. I don't like that either. I think that's dumb. I don't know. I don't know. First come, first serve. That's how I see it, but what do I know? What do I know? I also pay, like, in amusement parks to cut the line, so I guess I get it, but yeah. But it's good you seem to stay healthy, Looney, and if you others seem to have caught a yes! Looney is sick! We can't play League tonight anymore! We wanted to play League until the state of play, but she's sick, so she can't. Maybe I'm still gonna play with Finn and Ray. We'll see. I do want to play. If they're up to play without Looney, then I would like to play still, because I want to play League, but yeah. I don't know who that is either. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But hey, polite dude asked very politely, so hey, what's up? I don't know, man. Hi, Izzy. Okay, wait, I need to catch up a bit. I'm sorry, I'm yapping so much. I've seen a few big creators of TwitchCon. Oh yeah, right, TwitchCon. I'm going to TwitchCon next year, by the way. TwitchCon is on a separate date from Dokomi next year, and it's in Germany. It's in Germany. In Berlin. I don't like Berlin, but I've been a few times, so I guess I can kind of navigate my way. Yeah. It was Maxify who came to me and asked me to spin him around for a challenge. Well, there you go. We're all meeting them now. I got to meet the world famous VTuber Laphipi twice. It was a good con for me. Yeah! Yeah! Line up for Laphipi. But not too many, because then I'm gonna have the same issue as the others. How long have you waited in line before the entrance? I have bad news for you. I have never lined up for Dokomi a single time in my entire life, because I have always had a creator ticket that just let me go through the back entrance. And honestly, I don't know if I would go to Dokomi if I wouldn't have a creator ticket, because that looks miserable. Like the creator launch and the back entry, those are like the things that make it bearable for me. You guys are very strong. I am not. I'm weak. Yeah. A discussion about whether with two people in the end, they were fine with VIP privilege. We all agree the VIP badges should be more personalized. They cannot be given to others. Oh. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's just a small convention. They need to make money, you know. They need to pay their employees. I think it was very noticeable that they actually paid their employees this time, by the way. I think the employees this time around were much more competent than the volunteers they used to have. Not to say the volunteers were... No, actually, they were... Some of them were pretty bad, not gonna lie, but... Yeah. I mean, it was volunteer work, right? So I think they should have been paid. You should pay the people working your huge-ass convention. Oh god, I'm not catching up, I'm sorry. How come you guys suddenly play League that often? I don't know. Looney came back from her vacation. She was like, Laffy, let's play a League. And then we played with Finn. And it was just so much fun. I don't know. It's just so much fun. I don't know what's happening, guys. It's like a nice hangout excuse, you know. It's just a nice excuse to hang out. And I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but right now I'm having fun. So if you have fun with something, you should do it, right? Yeah. Basically. Hi Huglo, welcome. It was funny that a holy meet and greet, nobody have a Laphipi. That's true, guys. Where were your Laphipi shirts, huh? Where's your Laphipi shirts at, huh? What? Do you not like the Laphipi shirt? Is that it? Well, I was wearing one, so... I was wearing a Laphipi shirt. That's all the Laphipis you need, because there's only one Laphipi in the world. And that's me. That's me. I saw a lot of Shoe shirts, though. I love Shoe's shirt. She's the only one who took, like, a different color, I think. Or, like, a very different color. It's such a pretty shirt. Have you heard they're throwing Kingdom Hearts 4 over? That's a rumor. That's a rumor. Don't spread lies on the internet. That's kind of the... I'm not gonna... Maybe I'm gonna stream League at some point, like, but League is not the kind of game that I want to stream, honestly. It's... The good thing about League is that it's just, you're just chilling, you know? You're just chilling and having a good time, and I don't really want to have to force myself to talk over that, I guess. It can be awesome with the right group. Exactly. It's so cool. We're just having so much fun. I'm visiting Dokomi and other anime cons all the year. Do you still have the wow effect? How would you define the wow effect? Or the wow effect? I'm not quite sure. I saw 2 people with your shirt. Really? Oh no! Why didn't they come to my meet and greet? I wanted to say hi. I would have taken a picture with someone with a Laphipi shirt. Next year, I want to be a bit more outgoing because they were. Oh my god! I passed someone who was wearing what are they called? Kigurumi? Like, you know those anime hats that you put on your, like, not hat, but like the entire face thing, the anime face you put on yourself? One of my mutuals. And I look at her, I'm like, oh wow, that looks like my mutual who I wanted to meet. And then I look at Twitter and I saw that it was actually her. And I was so mad that I didn't talk to her. Also, oh yeah, I also saw Alucard and Kairi, sorry, Sora and Kairi outside while I was walking. And I was considering, like, just running over and being like, hi, can we take a picture? But then I was too tired and I left. But I want to do that next time. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see if I actually do it. Do you get excused from wearing the PP shirt? Yes, if you're cosplaying, that's fine. Although I think Sora would wear a PP shirt. Just an idea. I reminded the meeting on Friday. Shit. You did. Man, my eyes are bad. Fuck. Damn it, I actually did not notice that. That's so sad. But well, now I know. Thank you. It is kept safe at home, like the rest of Laffy merch. Don't forget to turn it over before you put it in the washing machine and dryer. I'm always scared that the print is gonna rub off. Like, no matter how good the material is, at some point the print's gonna come off. I don't want that. I can't have that happening. The last weeks I was sucked into Dota 2 by a friend. Usually I had this kind of game because I suck at them. I'm bad too. And the thing is, if you play League and stuff like that with people who will judge you for being bad, that's when it starts being a really bad time. But if you just have people who don't care, you know, that you suck, then it's like, whatever. You just don't want to get striked for Looney's cursing. Maybe that's a part of it, maybe. Okay, oh, I'm caught up. Hello. I've learned to be social. Indeed. Well, I did feel very social just this Dokomi. I met up with so many people, and there are still more people that I want to meet. I was so busy. This was the most busy Dokomi I've ever had. Again, Saturday and Friday, we basically had no time to just walk around and look at stuff because we were just constantly doing stuff. Oh yeah, so Sunday though, we had a chiller day, right? And I actually finally managed to go to the fashion hall. Oh yeah, no, first I went to Melon's booth. Melon Bread is the person who did the artwork for the leitmotif shirts and leitmotif hoodies. And I love his art. He's so cool. I love his art style. And I asked him if he can reserve me one of his hoodies. It was like a huge custom, very cool looking hoodie. and he reserved me the last, like, one of them, and it was actually sold out, so I was very glad I did that. And then I bought, like, these super fucking cute Vocaloid pins from him, or, like, keychains. Wait, let me show you. Let me... Melon bread. Those are literally so cute. I bought 3 of them. Where are they? Here. I had to get them. This is the only merch I got, but I got the Miko Teto one, the Dai Dai Daikidai one. I got the Lin Len one there, and I got the Matryoshka one. I have those. They're so... Look at this. This art is so amazing. This is like one of my favorite art styles ever. He is so cool. And he's such a chill guy too. Like, he took us to, like, behind his booth, and he was so busy. There were so many people. But yeah, I really like him. He's super cool. In general, I didn't even talk about this yet, but I told you that I knew the organizers for the Hololive concert, right? And I got to talk to so many staff members. Like, not just VTubers, but people who do the stuff that makes VTubers able to do stuff like 3D concerts, or like just, you know, people who know the industry. People who... I talked to people who organize conventions. I went to like a industry meeting with the others. Meeting, I say. It was like at a bar, and we were drinking, and it was a networking event. And this is the first time I've ever went to a real networking event. And while I was there, I was just overthinking my life choices because it was actually fun. I mean, of course, I still think networking is hard if it's like with, you know, like with the intention of, you know, networking. But I heard so they were so inspiring, these guys. They talked about so much cool stuff. It's so interesting. It's just a different perspective from talking to VTubers, right? I mean, not super different, but you have these people who are not actually VTubers themselves, but they're so passionate about VTubers. And that was just so freaking cool. Also, I need to get a business card because everyone was handing out business cards, and then I didn't have one. I was like, oh yeah, I'm Laphi, hi, what's up? It was so chill. And then I thought to my actual work, and I have a coworker who always wants to organize these kind of after work dinners. And for the first time, I kind of understood him. I was like, oh wow, if you're actually passionate about what you work as, and you're with people who are also passionate, you actually, this can be really cool. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm not passionate about my real life job, so that sounds like a nightmare. But yeah, that was really, really cool. Like, this kind of broadened my horizon, I guess. It was super, super cool to talk with these people who, yeah. Yeah. Can it be that Laphi is the second biggest person from the talents? I think Maku and Asha are taller than me. I think I'm the 3rd tallest, I think. How many actually did kneel in front of you? No one kneeled in front of me, but it might also be because we were behind the desk, so they wouldn't have been able to see me anymore. I don't know. Hey, Coffee, guys, Coffee. I also met Coffee multiple times. The cool guy, the streamer, that's me. Coffee, I'm yapping so much. Coffee, I still haven't... I slept like 3 hours tonight again, or 4. I'm still tired. Yeah, Mako's really tall. Mako wasn't there this year, unfortunately. I didn't see her. Very sad. Slept 2 hours today. Oh no, 2 hours. You poor guy. Oh, well, Finn doesn't count. Finn is a guy. Guys are tall. It's just genetics most of the time. With our effect, I mean the feeling of something new, or that many anime cons have many things in common. Example, like you visit Dokomi when... Okay, the thing with Dokomi is huge. It's so big. I was shocked to learn that, like, Anime Expo is much smaller. Dokomi is so freaking big. I think one hall of Dokomi is like the size of normal other conventions. Also, can they please stop putting the creator hall so far away from the rest of everything? It is so annoying having to walk all the way every single time, and I keep getting lost. But yeah, Dokomi is really big. And I think they should start selling less tickets because it was so full. And when it rained, apparently there were people who didn't actually get inside because of fire hazards. So they couldn't let everyone go inside. I wish they would sell a bit less tickets, maybe. It's just so full. The fact that creator halls on the whole opposite side of the art is exactly, it sucked so much. I had to walk so much. I met Asha, I saw Asha twice. I saw Asha twice during Dokomi, and both times it was when she was on a rush to walk away from the creator hall. We were like, hi! She's like, oh, hi! And we hug, and then, oh, I need to go. Yeah, me too, bye! That was crazy. Ich bin zum ersten Mal hier. Los geht's. Los geht's. Willkommen. Wir reden über Dokomi. Dokomi, Dokomi. Walking is healthy. I had an average of 20,000 steps per day. So, that's good. Open an additional hall and spread out booths and stuff a bit more. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, also, for the first time ever, I ate food in the Dokomi stalls. Because the last years, I usually ate in the creator launch for free. Because I don't really get hungry during... I mean, I get hungry, but I don't really have an appetite, so I don't care what I eat because I'm so stressed, right? But I tried out the ramen. I tried out the frozen yogurt. I tried out the corn dog, and the corn dog was probably my favorite. It was so fresh and so good. I tried an onigiri, which sucked, unfortunately. But yeah, I tried quite a few things, and they were so freaking expensive. I think I paid like 20 bucks for that ramen. It was not that good. But you know, that's just convention food. War ich schon mal in Baden-Württemberg? Maybe I was. Maybe I am. Who knows? The fact that so many international guest artist cosplayers were fans of Dokomi for the first time probably... Yeah, I'm just I'm surprised. Like... They had freaking Nano there. Nano, I was at the Nano concert. She's a Japanese singer. Like, I used to listen to Nano's covers a lot. She started out as a Utaita, I think. And like... I don't know if you guys know this song. It's called Never Everland. It's this one. That's her. She's so cool. As I close my eyes, so cool. She was so cool. Unfortunately, I was very far in the back, so I couldn't really see her aside from on the screen. But she was amazing. Yeah. Hi, Tornado. Welcome. People are angry with me because I basically ate the equivalent of one shawarma Sprite per day. I need to stay hydrated, though. So I prepared food for all 3 days. Yeah, but it was nice trying the different foods and stuff for once, you know? I come back. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had a total of 72,000 steps. Let me check how many steps I had. Let me see. I have a step tracking app with the European girlies. I won by... No, wait. I think actually another friend won. It wasn't me who won. Wow, Poco has more steps than me today. What the hell? Damn, Poco's hustling. No, I'm third. I'm behind Isla. Wait, Isla won. What the hell? I walked a total of 71,000 steps over Dokomi. Yep. Typical corn dog, the one with potatoes around. This one had potatoes. It was my first time trying one with the potatoes. It was so good. Yeah, you know, it was so funny because there were so many food stands that were super full. All the ones in the middle were full, and then there were food stands in the back near hole 10, which were just empty. So I'm like, guys, you're aware that there's more food stands here, right? Why are we not lining up here? Like, Isla has more steps and is tallest. That are some extra miles. I guess she is tall, is she not? Wait, I gotta answer this again. Baumhauer, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Isla has to be taller than me, I'm sure of it. Isla's quite tall, but not that much taller than me. Not that much taller. Where was I? Oh god, that took me out of it. I don't know how tall Isla is exactly. Tall. Open an additional hall and spread out booths. Oh wait, I read that before, but they don't use all the halls. You're so right. They should do that. But I guess then it's gonna be even more expensive. I don't know, but surely they made a lot of money, right? Surely they're like Surely they're like rich at this point. But yeah, so on Sunday I went to Melon's booth to pick up my stuff, and then I went through the fashion hall with the other, who was I with? I think with Shu and Isla actually. Yeah, with Shu, Isla, and me. Because Looney and Finn were gone! We went separately, and then we wanted to walk together, but they were just gone, all of them. They were gone, they walked without us, and they didn't check their phones. I thought they're dead. Because Finn was actually doing a social day, my god. He was like meeting up with people left and right. But yeah, Shu, Isla, and me went to the the fashion hall, and I wanted to get a cap and I wanted to get a new crossback. I ended up only getting a crossback. It's a repo crossback, you guys. Wait, let me show you. It's a handmade repo crossback. I knew I had to get it when I saw it. That is like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It's so well made. The quality is amazing. It's not that good for actually fitting stuff inside, I gotta say. But take a look at this. Isn't that sick? Oh shit. No, stop. Look. That's so cool, is it not? And he opens on the mouth. I do want to get a Looney cap, yeah. I did saw some cool caps, but they were a bit too extravagant for my taste, so I guess I'm just gonna stay with the cap I did have for now, which is just a plain cap. The legendary white wristband. What's the oh, actually I did not. I was not in the plus 18 area this time around. There was no time. Oh yeah, I bought when I was going through the hall, I found 2 postcards. No, actually I saw 1 postcard where I was like, I have to get this for Finn. I have to get this for Finn, because the night before in the hotel we were actually talking about our first ever fictional crushes or something like that. I don't remember if it was that actually. But the name Cloud Strive fell, okay? While in Finn's side. And then the next day, I saw this Cloud postcard here, this one. Sounds like a you problem. And that's just Finn, man. That's just Finn's day. So I got one for him. And I got a League of Legends postcard for Looney with Jinx on it that says, I forgot what exactly it says, but the lower sentence was, I carry. And that's Looney. Looney carries. So, yeah. There was strong 0! Fuck, I should have went. Damn, getting drunk at Dokomi for the meet and greet, that would have been cool. Yeah, I think that's all I bought in there. I think so. Even though there was so much cool stuff, but again, it was very full, so I couldn't walk around for too long, and I just went back. Weren't you on paracetamol? I was. Lumi gave me her paracetamol. I actually took another paracetamol today because my head was hurting so badly. Yeah, and then... what else? Oh yeah, I didn't realize that the convention on Sunday already closes at 6 p.m. I really thought it's until 8 p.m. So I was so shook when we suddenly had to clean everything up. And then Finn couldn't find his locker. Finn had a key for the lockers at Dokomi in the creator launch, and we couldn't find his locker, and we asked the staff and they couldn't help us, and then we had to like look through every single locker separately. And then we found it. I found it actually. I did that. And you want a strong 0? Well, I wasn't on paracetamol every day, just one day. Bob plush available after all this time. Yeah! We should get it. Wait, did I should probably pin that, shouldn't I? Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but there was actually all the new products already came into the shop during the weekend, which I personally didn't realize. I didn't realize. But yeah, well, there's not that much, so that's okay. Let me just make a pinned message. Get your Bob plushie here. There you go. Oop. It's very limited quantity, so if you guys want one, you should strike while it's still hot. Let me show you the way he looks like. Ta-da! That's him! That's Bob! It's Bob! And big thanks to Naya again for allowing us to put our plushies on her booth. You guys should also buy Shumai. Shumai is also on sale, and then they can kiss. How limited? Well, There was a total of 50. A total of 50. So it's limited. Bob is sold out. No, he's not. No, he's not. Right? Where do you see that? Is he? Eh? He is sold out? Well, okay. The thing is, I know there's some extra copies, like some that were held back for like the cases of if a package gets lost or something. Shit. Whoa, damn. What? How? What? Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Thank you. What do we expect? I guess so, but... Fuck. Oh no, I just started promoing it. What'd I do? What'd I do? Okay, again, there might be... I don't know. There's like... Oh, you can't buy Shumai because you don't have a credit card. Wait a minute. Let me tell Shu about that. You can't pay with PayPal. I have a credit card now, by the way. I'm right now calculating how she gonna expend all that money. I thought. Okay, so at Dokomi. Wait, how? 22 were sold at the Dokomi. Okay, I can tell you that. 22 bobs were sold at the Dokomi. So, I don't know. I don't... Damn, okay, shit. I want more people to have a bob. I just started promoting him. What the hell? Oh no. Are out of 50. Yes. There's only 50. You know, the thing is, getting a plushie is kind of like a huge risk, right? Because a lot of stores actually only allow you to produce a minimum of 250. And I was told like, oh, we can't do that. Like that's too risky that it's not gonna be 250 sold, you know. Like the production was too expensive for that. But then Shu found me a different procurer that does it for like 50 minimum. And we thought, yeah, 50, that's fine. But, oh no, I feel bad. Oh man, guys, you want the bot plushie, don't you? Oh no, what do I do? Well, I'll ask Alex and Jan. There's like a safety stock, so we'll see. Who said that? But whoever said that, did they even look at Bob? Management? What? Yeah. He's cute, isn't he? I have my own. Also, I need to send one to the artist. The artist asked. The artist didn't charge me for like, yeah, only available plushie. I hope the Shumai plush comes to Leitmotiv store. I can tell you the Shumai plush is not going to come to the Leitmotiv store because it's not produced with Leitmotiv. It's produced with Kava. So maybe Shu can like, if they only take credit card, maybe Shu can buy them and then like sell it herself or something like that, because that's really ass. I get that. I also didn't have a credit card for the longest time, right? So that's really sad. There's a bunch of unemployed. Listen, you never know. It's just I don't know. Man, it's crazy though. Also, you guys should also buy Finstay's Nano plushie, by the way. Look, he's huge. Okay, you can't see it in these pictures. Okay, let me show you. Now, these are made by the same people. We don't know why, but for some reason, the nanobot turned out so much bigger than Bob. Like, the first sample was very small, like Bob, and then the second one, suddenly, he is huge. Look at him. He's so big, and he's the same price, so you guys should also buy a nanobot. Look at them. Aren't they cute? Aren't they so cute? Also, I really like the Shumai because you can't tell from just looking at them, but Bob and Vu and Nano, they're like hard, right? They're hard plushies, so just hard plushies. Shumai is a squishmallow, so the Shumai is super soft. It's like a pillow. You can sleep on him, okay? Okay. Yeah. Bob does look outstanding. He looks great, right? Does he not? My Twitter post was a 4th picture of 2 flat Bobs. Oh, right! I completely forgot I posted that. Yeah, okay, so I was talking earlier about the gifts I received, right? These are flat Bobs. These are slippers that Ventric made. They're slippers. Should I try them on? I'm kind of scared. I don't want to break them. You know what? I'm just gonna put them very carefully on my feet for a moment, okay? Give me a moment. These are like the only gifts that I actually brought home because Alex wanted to snatch them from me after the meet and greet, and I was like, no, I need to show the others. I'm taking them with me. And then I kind of squashed them in my suitcase, which was dumb in retrospective, but they're still whole. They still live. Okay, let's see. Did you make that by hand? Oh my god, they're so soft. I'm in. I'm in! Crazy. I have Bob feet. That's... Wait, I can show you what I look like. Okay, wait, maybe I can't show you. Give me a moment. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Stop, stop, stop. Bada 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 bada. Bada bada. Ta-da! That's what I look like right now. That's what I look like. Yeah, they're Bob slippers, guys. Thank you very much again, Ventric, by the way. Thank you. I already talked about it earlier, but really appreciate it. The yo-yo! Okay, let me do another yo-yo trick. I can do this. I used to be able to be good. I used to be good with yo-yos, okay? Let me try that again. Okay. It glows! That's so cool! Oh my god. And soon I can add the Kingdom Hearts 4 pre-order bonus to it. Ah! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh god. At least 4 Bobs died for this. Fuck, what do I do about Bob? I literally just made an Instagram post like, hey guys, get your Bob. Yabena. Oh man, thank you guys. You know, a lot of the girls cried after the meet and greets. Actually, Shu cried in the creator launch afterwards. She was like looking through stuff, and then I've never seen Shu cry before in my entire life of knowing her. And then she was like tearing up because she got emotional. Oh, they were so cute. And I didn't actually cry at all. But when I got home and talked to my mom about the meet and greet, that's when I started tearing up. Like, I don't know why, but that's kind of when it hit me, you know? Like... Yeah. I'm not very good at showing, like... That sounds so bad. I'm not that good at showing gratitude, I feel like. But... I really do This was a very motivating weekend for me. Like I want to work hard. I mean, I am working hard on my head, but I want to do more again, you know? I still... This is the first schedule in 2 freaking months, guys. I've just been rotting for 2 months. Isn't that insane? I want to get back. I want to do stuff again. Everyone is so inspiring, and I don't want to... I want to... I don't want to write on my past successes. I want to make more for the future, too. Like, every time I go to stuff like this, like conventions, I'm reminded why I do this, I guess. And, you know... Like, it's kind of easy to forget when I'm suffering at my day job that I'm like, you know, but it just always reminds me there's a different world out there that I'm a part of. Look, you can't even see how happy Bob looks while I'm saying this. He's like, yeah. PP is nonchalant. I'm not nonchalant on the inside. It's just... maybe I'm just autistic. I don't know. It's just... I have a hard time emoting, I guess. Yeah. Shout out to the messenger who brought the Bob slippers to PP. For real! Ben, why didn't you go to the Dokomi yourself, by the way? Why didn't you go yourself? You should go next time. Besides screening, I wish the present Leitmotiv members were inspired by this concert and started feeling the dream of doing a 3D concert of themselves. Marcos litigation, how are the chances? I think a lot of us in Leitmotiv have that as a dream. It's just... it's hard. Shu is having a... Shu is like... Shu and me are cooking. We want to cook too. And I know Looney really wants to. And even Finn is on board now. And like, I mean, I think pretty much everyone would be up for it. I'm very sure. I'd love to, honestly. It's like a dream, you know? Like, Light Up was already amazing. Imagine that in complete 3D. I want to, guys. And you know, I did talk to 3D people who make like 3D concerts, and they're so inspiring too. Again, it's not like, it's actually a possibility, guys. It's not like a far off dream. I know people now. Wait, I gotta ask something. It's pop related. Where was I? Wait, you had Colin, you had singing class, you did a whole lot. Wait, oh god, I don't know the context anymore. What was I talking about? What is a mod anniversary? Jazzy, happy 42 months job anniversary. Mod anniversary. Okay, guys, I just asked. There's gonna be 10 more Bob plushies available as soon as all the others have been shipped out. Okay, so if you didn't get yours, you might be able to get another one like, or to get one like mid-August or something. Yeah, not all hope is lost. Like, we're keeping some safe in case a package gets lost and everything. Yeah, so not all hope is lost yet. Yeah. Wait, when I was waiting for you, lean to a wall, head down, I just heard so many people yell, oh my god, the main character aura farming. What? To you? Really? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Leitmotiv League Tournament. Oh, you guys, man. You guys. If you saw a dripped out man or from the Dokomi entrance on Saturday, it was Ventus. I don't think I wasn't at the entrance. I was not really at the entrance. Laphipi was the pre-act for an Ado concert. Ado, I love you, Ado. I love you, Ado. If you were wearing a Laphipi shirt, you were really dripped out. That's really real. Can't you contact your manufacturer, and if asked, they can do like 150 more? I can't judge the demand, but also these I'm gonna be so for real with you. I don't know why it's taking so long for these to be made. I was told like a month ago that they should be here for Dokomi, and that the only reason they might not be is because of the war and the shipping being kind of rough. And now it's like end of July. I don't really know what's going on, if I'm completely honest. But I'm gonna I'll ask, okay? I'm gonna try discussing a bit, maybe see if it's plausible to make some more, you know? Yeah. Isn't pre-order usually determine how much we'll produce? It depends. No, in this case, it's just a pre-order because I really wanted to sell them for Dokomi, and they just were not here yet, you know? Yeah, that's just how it went. Put a Discord poll on who would be interested in buying a plush and guess. I don't think that's such a good metric. I have a friend who did this. Like, he did like one of these things where you have to fund, the plushie has to be funded, so people have to pledge to get the plushie, right? Like, they have to pledge like 75 times. And a lot of people said they wanted one in the Discord, but then when it came to pledging, suddenly he didn't get enough at all. So I'm gonna ask some people who know a bit more about this kind of stuff than me, and then we're gonna see. But I want to make more plushies in the future. Yeah. The weekend is gonna be the last Totohozo concert next to the Dokomi. I heard that. We're already hotel hunting, but most hotels don't allow you to book a hotel before a year before the date, so we couldn't book anything yet. It's Bob from China. Yes. This Bob from China is a crazy word. Yeah, I don't know what the manufacturer is doing, but you know, it is what it is. No, I didn't get to sign a Wii this year. I didn't get to sign a Wii this year. No one brought a Wii, how dare they? I think my favorite thing I signed was actually the freaking Cecilia flag, and that wasn't even at the meet and greet. It was just so sick, man. I love signing that. The slippers are from Germany. Oh wow, well, that's true. You know, I haven't activated the Tamagotchi yet. Wait, is there a Tamagotchi in here? I can't tell. I forgot how to turn these things on, but I'm kind of scared to. I don't want to kill Bob, you know. I don't want to kill Bob. I forgot my Chaos 2 here at the hotel. I'm gonna be so real. You could have probably asked me like the next day or something if I can like sign it somewhere. I'm up for signing Kingdom Hearts stuff. If it's a Kingdom Hearts thing, you can ask me to sign it. I can like run by, draw on it, and then leave. But yeah, it's okay. I still. Oh, I was signing so much. Oh my god. So surreal. So unreal. I want a Bob. Guys, I just had the best merch idea. I want a Bob stress toy, okay? I want a Bob stress toy. Like a stress ball. I think that's great because I'm constantly like I'm fiddling with the Tamagotchi right now. So I think that would be a good idea. Just remove the casing and put yours in, but to be honest, I was hitting the button on the would suck after a while. No, I don't wanna pull anything out of it. I'm scared of breaking it. it's gonna stay like that. My mom was very fascinated by the Tamagotchi, by the way. It's to abuse Pop and say it's its trash toy. Well, that just means it has multiple purposes, does it not? Isn't that great? A fidget spinner! A Bob fidget spinner! You might be onto something there. Maybe a Laphipi fidget spinner. I'm gonna become the meme. Yeah. Yeah. 6, 7. Imagine a standee. Oh my god, wait a moment. I wonder if that's possible. Like, imagine a wobbly arm oh my god, wait. Yes. Diese animierten Acryl. No, not even that. I'm thinking of, you know how I have a standee with a moving tail, right? Imagine like a standee with wobbly arms that does like 6, 7. I wouldn't know how to produce that, but maybe I'm gonna look into that. I have to ask Shu. Shu is good with like finding people who do stuff. Wait, that would be so cool. But by the time it's done, it would probably be out of trending yet. But it's fine. That sounds great. Good idea. You guys are so smart. I want to have more creative merch. I do. I have so many standees. Out of trending suits you. Go back to the year of 2026 with this antique meme. It was off trending when the older generation like you started it. Well, perfect then. I don't chase trends. I set the trends, obviously, if you guys couldn't tell so far. Yeah. I can't believe Bob is sold out, man. Fuck. But barely anyone's seen the tweet yet. Oh, man. Older generation like you. I specifically didn't jump onto that because I didn't want the even older people to feel bad, okay? Anyway, do you guys have like any questions? Any other questions about Dokomi? I'm trying to think what else. What did we do Sunday evening? Oh yeah, Sunday evening was the mixer thing. Where I met a lot of really, really, really cool people. Including Ayla. I met Ayla again. I'm tired. Yeah, guys, in 3 hours and 70 minutes, it's time for the state of play. I really want to sleep early, but I need to watch that. I'm gonna record my reaction, alright? Okay. I'm in fact not younger than Laphipi. Haha. Surely Kingdom Hearts 4. Haha. Yeah. I mean, if it's not happening, there's still the summer game show on Friday, okay? This is an insane week. On Friday, we're gonna have the summer game show, and I think the chances are better for that. But also, I think most likely might actually be D23 in August. And if it doesn't show up there, then it's over. Wait a minute, Toy Story 3 Remaster? There's a Toy Story game? Remaster? That looks kind of sick, not gonna lie. Chaos 5. Oh man. Alright guys, I am going to wrap it up now though, because I need to lie down a bit and take some rest. Because I am the EP sleepy. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys can recover well from the Dokomi. I definitely need to do that. It was amazing. I had a really good time. Just know I'm inspired. I'm gonna try not letting my actual work drag me down as much anymore. And try to... I mean, apparently I don't need sleep anymore. I don't know how I managed to get through the week, I'm not gonna lie. Apparently my resilience is back, so... Yeah. I'll see you on Friday. Also, the next episode of Horny Talks is finally going to happen this Saturday. We're going to talk about Dokomi and also conventions in general. It's going to be very informative because Shu knows a lot about conventions and I do too, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you again on Friday. Thank you guys. Please say hi to Yis from me. I think she was also at Dokomi. I'm going to lie down so I can't say hi, but please say hi from me. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.